Yo, man. First off, how did y'all teams do on this NBA trade deadline? Did y'all get the players that you wanted? Did you make some moves that made you a little bit more confident going into the postseason? Me personally, Milwaukee Bucks, we got Jay Crowder. I'm happy. That's more than I can ask for, because for a long time as Milwaukee Bucks fans, we already knew how hard it was to get players to come to Milwaukee, with it being a small market team. And then, Milwaukee isn't what it was back then as it is now. Milwaukee's really developed. But yeah, we got Jay Crowder back home. You know what I'm saying? He went to college here, and he's going to be a great 3-and-D guy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was part of that huge trade package with the Nets. But basically, I just kind of want to break down some of the biggest trades that happened. At first, I was going to do everything that happened within a 5-minute window, but nah, that's too much, and I don't care about half these players anyway. First things first, let's talk about Kevin Durant going to the damn Phoenix Suns. I wasn't expecting that. If you were up on Twitter last night like I was on this trade deadline getting things kicked off, then that was the biggest news. Everybody was like, yo, Kevin Durant is a Phoenix Sun now. That's going to be a problem. Like, we already know. Kevin Durant's played with a lot of superstars, by the way. I think he's played with the most superstars of any player in the NBA. Him and Bron, they probably neck and neck. But yeah, Kevin Durant got sent to the Phoenix Suns along with TJ Warden. And the Brooklyn Nets sent off Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Jay Crowder, 4 first-round picks, and a 2028 pick swap. Mind you, that sounds like a huge package, but Rudy Gobert got an even bigger trade deal, which is crazy to me. But I think Kevin Durant, the Suns had a solid pickup. It's crazy to me, though. What's crazy to me is Kevin Durant got to go where he wanted to go, but Kyrie didn't get to go where he wanted to go. He didn't. The Joe Tsai didn't want to send him to the Lakers, which is, it is what it is. I know Luke is happy that he's on the Mavericks, but I think the Suns, it's probably going to be Bucks versus Suns in the finals this year again. I don't see the Lakers making it. I don't see the Clippers making it. They might. I mean, they had a solid trade deadline. They got Bones Highland. They got who else did they get? They got a couple players. They got Bones Highland. They got didn't they get Eric Gordon? Yeah, they got Eric Gordon as well. Who else did them boys get? Let's see. And they got, yeah, I think that's it. They got Eric Gordon. They got Bones Highland. But yeah, they did a solid job. But I mean, I don't see the Warriors getting there. I don't see the Lakers getting there, even though they made some good trades. Memphis definitely not getting there. I really think it's going to be like, I think the West got to go through the Suns with Kevin Durant. Like, if he's healthy, and you got Devin Booker, and then you got Chris Paul, and then you got DeAndre Ayton still, that's just not fair. Like, it's really just not fair. And it's kind of like a Warriors situation again. I don't know if they're going to win it, but I know the West is going to have to go through them. That was a real good pickup for the Phoenix Suns. They needed to do something. They needed to change something because it just wasn't working out how they expected to be. And when you have a championship window and you got players in their prime, you have to make bold moves like that to get that win now approach. A lot of people don't understand that, but that's something that you have to do. Let's talk about the Lakers pickups. The Lakers got some pretty good players. A lot of people sleep on what's this kid's name? D'Angelo Russell. I actually think he's a good player, but you got to realize some players do better in certain systems. Where I think that D'Angelo Russell is going to shine with LA is his passing. D'Angelo Russell is an excellent passer, and a lot of people don't pick up on that. He's a really good passer. He can shoot the three every now and then. He can get you some dribble penetration and kick out. I think he's going to be solid for the Lakers this time around as he's developed for a player. Hopefully we get to see him closer to what he was with the Brooklyn Nets, right? I think his time in Golden State actually killed his confidence. Malik Beasley is a good pickup. Jared Vanderbilt's a good pickup for the Lakers. I think those are solid. And then obviously Minnesota Timberwolves got Mike Conley, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and then the Utah Jazz got Russell Westbrook, Juan Toscano-Anderson, and Damian Jones. I don't know if Westbrook is going to stay in Utah. Last thing I heard was they were potentially looking to trade him to the Clippers, and the Clippers got a lot of pieces. I think Utah wants to stay young. I think they want to build that young core. So what I can see happening is the Clippers potentially trading that pickup. They got a Bones Highland and sending all them draft picks that they just got and sending that off to Utah. to pair Bones Highland with those young guys so he can go in there and develop and all those other things. But the Lakers did solid. They also got rid of Thomas Bryant. I know he wasn't really fond of like his lack of minutes that he was getting when he got AD. I really feel like the Lakers should have traded AD. Y'all not going to agree with me, but I don't think they should have kept AD, bro. AD looked like he just don't want to be there. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep seeing these comments like, well, AD just want to win and LeBron don't want to win. LeBron just worried about the scoring record. Since when does AD want to win? This man has been out here nonchalant for the last couple of years. AD ain't worried about no damn winning. That boy couldn't win in New Orleans. That's why they got rid of his ass. Remember? AD don't want to damn win. They should have got rid of AD in my opinion. But I mean, at this point, it's like, who you going to get? Everybody's all like, Kevin Durant's out of there. Kyrie Irving's out of there. And again, Joe Tsai, man, bro. You fumbled the bag because you really could have had a solid squad. If you traded Kyrie Irving to the Lakers and you would have picked up AD around all those role players that you guys got, you would have had a solid squad. But that's why the Nets are a terrible organization. The Nets don't want to win anything. There's organizations that you can tell they want to win, and it's just organizations that's out there for cash. Like, really. Because we all could have told you, look, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, they're all the same type of player on different levels. ISO gang, that's what we call them, ISO gang. They're all ISO players. We could have told you that wasn't going to work long term, especially with their personalities. Because James Harden didn't even want to be in Houston. You see how he forced his way out of Houston? He did the same thing in Brooklyn. Kyrie, I love Kyrie, but he be having his moments too. Same thing with Kevin Durant. We could have told you that wasn't going to work. But y'all just been making bad moves like so year after year. Even when you go back to when y'all try to pick up Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, AK-47. For a lot of people, that's Andre Kirilenko, if you don't know, depending on how young you are. Y'all got all those players. It was a bust. And this was a bust. It's like the same habits repeat. Sell the team. Get somebody new. But overall, I think this was an exciting a very exciting trade deadline. It was crazy too, because when D'Angelo Russell got traded from the Minnesota Timberwolves, that boy Patrick Beverly, he put a post and he was like, back together again. And nah, bruh, they sent you off. I could have told you they was going to send you off. I don't know why Pat Bev thought he was safe. Let me see if I can find this tweet. Oh, not now, boo, dude. Yeah, see, he put the gang is back. He really thought that they was finna be back. And then if you go to the comments, they wilding on them right now. Look, not so fast. Absolutely not so fast. There was another one too. And where the comments at? Oh, I guess because I'm not signed in, you only get to see a couple comments. But yeah, y'all wasn't getting back together, gang. That wasn't finna happen. They was trying to ship you off before the trade deadline. But he got sent to Orlando, right? I think Orlando's going to waive him or buy him out or send him back to Minnesota. That's actually what I heard, is they might send him back to Minnesota, which is crazy. I feel like Minnesota making a lot of moves, but they're not making the right moves. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments about that. But anyway, this video's been long enough. Let me know what y'all think about the NBA trade deadline. I kind of just wanted to talk about the big trades because the other ones, they don't really need to talk about them, and I can't pronounce half their names anyway. I'm going to be in there sounding like Lil Webby on the Breakfast Club talking about Charlotte McGay, Angela McGee. Damn, y'all got some names on y'all. Anyway, another episode with no time to explain.